Hey, this is Rikti. Today we're gonna do a session on topic article, and I hope you will get good thing from this session to know how to use and where to use articles in sentences and your daily conversation. Right? So let's start our session. First of all, what is article? So article are the three important words which we can use in our daily conversation. Now we have a question that where to use articles and how to use articles, right? So as we all know, in alphabets A to Z there are some consonants and some vowels. Like ગુજરાતીમાં આપણે જેને સ્વર અને વ્યંજન કહીએ છીએ, રાઈટ? હવે આપણે આ જે ત્રણ આર્ટિકલ્સ છે, આ ત્રણ આર્ટિકલ્સ એ છે અ, એન્ડ ધ, રાઈટ? આ ત્રણ આર્ટિકલ્સને આપણે આપણા રેગ્યુલર કન્વર્સેશનમાં કેવી રીતે યુઝ કરવા, how to use these articles and where to use these articles in our daily conversation, that all thing we're gonna learn in this session. So we're gonna start with article and, because I think it is the easiest, સૌથી સહેલી રીતે સમજવાની વસ્તુ આ છે. સો આપણે સ્ટાર્ટ અહીંયાથી કરીશું. And where we can use an. So as we know, there are 5 vowels, right? A, E, I, O, U. So the article an is used before nouns begin with the sound of vowels. These A, E, I, O and U. Let's begin with some examples. Apple. Apple start with A, it's a vowel, and sound with apple, A. So we're gonna use here an apple. The second one is elephant. Elephant also begin with E, and that is a vowel, and it sound a vowel, A, elephant. So here also we use an elephant. The third one is igloo. Igloo is also start with vowel I, and it sound vowel E. So here we use an igloo. The next example is orange. Orange start with O, it's a vowel, and sound start with orange, O. O is also a vowel sound, so here we use an orange. Now here some exceptionals, like for example we take here our. Our is start with consonant word which is H, but here our is H is silent, so we call here our, not hover, right? So here it use an hour. As well, the next example is honest. So it start with H, which is consonant, but it sound O, honest, and O is a vowel, it sound start with vowel, so here also we use an honest. Now the second article is a. Where to use a? A is used before the noun, sound and start both with consonant, okay? And some vowels are there but it is in silent. There are exceptional, we talk about it later, but the thing is એવા શબ્દો આગળ વપરાય છે જે વ્યંજનથી સ્ટાર્ટ થતા હોય, જેનો સાઉન્ડ કન્સોનન્ટ સાઉન્ડ હોય. Let's do some examples like pencil. Pencil is start with P, that is consonant, and sound with P. So we use here a pencil. The second example was hut. Hut sound with H, and that is also a consonant. So here also we use a. The third one is slide. It start with consonant and sound like S. Slide. So we use here a slide. Frog start with F and sound with F. So here also we use a frog. There are some exceptions here too. Okay, the example is European. Start with E, which is vowel but sound U. So we called it European, not European, right? So its sound start with U. So we use here a European. The second example was here union. The word start with U, which is vowel but sound Y. Union. So we use a union. The third one is one-eyed monster. So here one start with O. O is a vowel but sound V. So V is a consonant, and here we use a one-eyed monster. Now let's learn about where to use the. Okay, the is used when we speak of particular person, animal, place or things or something already mentioned earlier, right? Let's do some example like India. India is a country. We are talking here about a particular country. So here we're gonna use the India. The is used before a specific person, things, country, because there is only one country, right? So there is not another India, there is not another America, there is not other Africa. So particularly the is used before specific thing or specific country, also used before specific caste. Let's do another example of the. Okay, Ram sits on a chair. The chair is wooden. Okay, here we use a before the chair because the chair is single, start with cha, which is consonant. So we use here a, and same thing we talk about chair, so we talk about the chair before, so here we use the. જ્યારે આપણે પહેલા વાક્યમાં ચેરનો ઉલ્લેખ કરી ચૂકેલા છીએ એટલે એ જ ચેરની વાત જ્યારે ફરી વખતે થાય ત્યારે ત્યાં ચેર સામે આપણે અ ચેર વી કેન નોટ યુઝ અ ચેર. હિયર વી હેવ ટુ યુઝ the chair. Let's do exercise on articles. Right? Watch out the pictures. Now we're gonna do this exercise. An old man was sitting on a chair in his house reading newspaper. What we use here? Newspaper, a newspaper. There was cup of tea near him. So what we gonna use here? Cup. Cup sounds with ka. Ka is a vowel. So here we use a cup. All of the sudden, what we use here? Which old man? The old man, because it's the same person we talk about before. The man become aware of insect buzzing. Insect start with I and sound E. So here we use an insect buzzing around him. It was blank bee. What we use? Bee is a particular animal. So the bee. It was the bee. The man was angry. He folded newspaper. What we gonna do use here? No, not a newspaper. We use here the newspaper. Why? Because we already specify newspaper in our before sentence, so we're gonna use here he folded the newspaper and tried to swat the bee. The bee, however, was quite mischievous insect. Mischievous, it start with M and sound with M. Me, so we use a mischievous insect. It sat on, what we gonna use here? Yes, an edge of which cup? We use this cup before in our sentence, so of the cup of tea. In anger, the man hit the cup with the newspaper. The cup overturned and hot tea spilled all over him. The cup fell and broke The bee flew off with which laugh? What we use? A laugh, because laugh start with la, and that is consonant. Now from this session you know where to use articles in our sentences and regular conversation, and hope you enjoy this session. Thank you.